Good morning! Today's video is going to be a recipe collaboration between me and 5 other YouTubers, and we're joining up to bring you some recipes for Thanksgiving. I'm going to link their channels below, so go follow One Blessed Couples, Lost and Farmed, Felt's Farm, Buck Island Farm, and Homestead Dreaming. Hi, welcome back to Homestead Witchery. I'm Kim, and today I'm going to show you how I make cranberry oatmeal bars. Okay, so I'm going to make cranberry oatmeal bars today. For some reason we ended up with, not this year, but one year we ended up with about 4 cans of cranberry sauce. I don't eat cranberry sauce, so I have no idea what that was about, but I was looking for a recipe and these turned out to be amazing. The recipe is from cookthestory.com. So first you preheat to 350, so we get that going. And in the bowl you add you get 2 cups of oats. I pre-measured because I look kind of crazy when I'm looking for stuff in the kitchen. 2 cups of flour. And yeah, I know these are not for solids, but that's what I got. And a cup of sugar. Oops. It's actually a cup of brown sugar, but I don't really have that. A cup of sugar. If you have brown sugar, use brown sugar. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. And a full teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm glad I was paying attention because I almost messed that up. A teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt and soda. If I wasn't on camera, I would probably cheat and use my hand. But I'm trying to be like I don't know, like I know what I'm doing. Okay, super cool. The camera battery died, so you missed me putting in the half a teaspoon of baking soda, I think. Not a big deal. Anyway, so the next thing we do is add all the dry stuff together. Then you take a cup of butter and you cut it up into little cubes. It seems like a lot of butter, but it's good, it's worth it. And then if you've made biscuits, you mix, you know what it's like when you mix the butter in until you get like pea-sized little balls. So I'm gonna have to use gloves because I have texture issues and I don't want to touch this stuff with my bare hands because it creeps me out. Cut up your butter. Okay, so you're basically gonna blend, you're gonna squeeze all this stuff together with the butter until it's all mixed in, pretty much homogenized, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. I figured it would be easier to show you what I was doing than to try to explain it. So when you get most of the butter mixed in, I mean it calls for pea-sized, but I don't always do it that much. This is the texture you get. It's all mixed in. Then you put about, what does it say? 3/4 of it into the pan. and you press it down. Then you take the cranberry jelly and you stick it on top. My goal is to get it mostly spread out, as I'm not going to get it perfect. And then you put the rest on top. Then it goes into the oven for about 20-25 minutes. You want it to be kind of brown on top. And then we wait. Okay, so the alarm went off. It smells amazing. It actually smells like biscuits, which I'm about. It doesn't so much smell like anything sweet, but I'll show you what it looks like on top. So you can see some nice browning on top and at the edges. And it smells so good. I know people say this about a lot of things, but I prefer this the next day after, because it's pretty loose right now because it's warm. I like to eat it when it's cooled off and tightened up a little bit, so I let it cool today, and then I cut it into bars when it's cool. Then I put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow, they're amazing. So I hope you give this a try. Thanks to cookthestory.com for this recipe. And let me know if you make it. Or, you know what would be neat? Putting Trader Joe's pumpkin butter on it instead of this. Somebody try that and tell me how it is. You can find me on Instagram at Homestead Witchery or at Clever Kim's Curios, and you can find my shop at cleverkimscurios.com. Okay, see you later.